Wonju DB, already in the playoffs, meets Goyang Sono, who hasn't clinched yet, at Sono Arena. This season, Sono leads 3-2 and is riding a nice 10-game win streak after beating SK DB lost their last game to ET Land with 16 turnovers due to their usual focus issues. Let's see who will win this final round matchup. Sono scores first with Kim Jin-Yu's 3 off Kambao's assist. Kambao draws the defense to one side and kicks it out for a wide open shot. Knight grabs back-to-back boards and pushes it, ending with Lee Jung-hyun's jumper. Sono looks full of confidence on this win streak. Kang Ji-hoon uses his size advantage to score inside. He's been looking healthier as the season goes on. DB keeps attacking from the top but can't score, and even drives and inside tries all fail. Their scoreless stretch early gets pretty long. Meanwhile, Sono hits a 3 from Kambao and jumps to a 10-0 lead. They totally take control of the game. DB finally gets on the board with Ellenson scoring inside. It really feels like Sono is controlling the early flow. DB steps up focus, gets a steal, and hits a jumper to get going. Knight is active on offensive boards and turns them into points. DB struggles with ball movement, but Albano hits a fadeaway off isolation. DB still needs more offensive options since their passing isn't flowing. DB moves the ball well, misses shots, but Ellenson scores to keep them close. DB already has 4 offensive rebounds. Knight rebounds and quick passes lead to Kang Ji-hoon finishing. That's classic Sono style offense. During a scoring drought, Lee Jung-hyun hits a Euro step. Albano misses, but Kim Bo-bai scores on the follow. Lee Jung-hyun drills a 3 against a switch defense. His quick one-dribble pull-up decision was perfect. DB keeps going to Albano isolation, but it ends in an offensive foul. They really need other options now. Sono's isolation by Lee turns into a turnover, leading to a DB fast break. Ellenson keeps stacking easy points. The zone defense focused on Kambao gets broken by quick passes, creating an open shot, and Choi Seung-wook hits a 3. It kinda brings back memories of Sono winning with strong 3-point shooting last game. DB keeps trying to score with isolation, but Jung Hyogun's post-up works and stops the gap from getting bigger. Jung Hyogun beats Kambao again with isolation and scores, and along with Albano, the two of them are leading DB's offense. With a few seconds left in the first, Knight grabs an offensive rebound and draws a foul, then makes both free throws as Sono ends the quarter, feeling good. DB scores first in the second with a clean 3 from Ellenson, and even though he didn't take many threes in the first, his shooting ability means DB should keep using it. Knight hasn't looked good shooting today multiple times, but he still scores off an offensive rebound, and his cold shooting isn't a good sign for Sono. At this moment, Lee Jung-hyun gets a steal and could have boosted the momentum, but it gets called for stepping out, which is really disappointing. For Sono, Albano steals Kambao's kick-out pass and runs the break, finished by Park In-woong, cooling down Sono's momentum, and Sono's turnovers are increasing in the second. On the next Sono possession, they use Knight's mismatch inside and get an and 1, and his offense needs to come alive for Sono to get stronger. Albano reads Ellenson's screen and cut and passes right away, and Ellenson scores even against 3 defenders, and Knight's lazy switch defense is disappointing here. Knight seems off today and makes a careless turnover pass that kills the flow, and it's a bad decision to pass when Lee isn't ready. Similar to the earlier play, Albano passes to Kim Bo-bai, who calmly finishes an open shot, and Sono really needs to change their defense. Ellenson's shooting today looks too much for Knight to handle, and right after a double team, he hits a fadeaway showing amazing touch. Sono's offense gets simple because of Knight's struggles. Lee forces 2 tough shots, and it ends with Albano scoring on isolation, and with Ellenson hot, Albano gets even harder to stop. After the timeout, Sono's movement slows down and the ball stops moving, then Kambao rushes a dead ball play and fails, leading to a DB fast break. This time, with bad ball movement, Kambao hits a step-back 3 in isolation, showing again that his 3 is a huge weapon for Sono, but DB answers right away with Kim Bo-bai's 3 and keeps the momentum, and the score gap stays small. For Sono, missing easy chances really hurts since Knight needs to get going. After even giving up a U foul, Sono finds Kang Ji-hoon inside when Kambao gets stopped and scores using his size. Knight doesn't score much but helps a lot on rebounds and fast breaks, and DB can't pull away and gets chased again. DB keeps using the pattern of Albano handling, then passing to Ellenson cutting for easy points. Sono tries to go back to isolation, but Lee's shot gets blocked by Kimbobe, but he stays focused and finds Kambao outside for an open three. At the end of the second, Aegidius' shot is called offensive foul, but overturned by challenge, and Kambao's putback counts to tie the game. After a DB miss, Choi Sung-wook hits a catch-and-shoot three, and Sono ends the second feeling good. The third starts with Kambao stealing Ellenson's rough dribble and finishing a fast break one-hand dunk, giving Sono the first score after a long scoreless stretch. But on the next play, DB answers with Park In-woong's catch-and-shoot. After Albano handles, Park In-woong leads early in the third, hitting back-to-back threes and shifting momentum to DB. In a tie game, Albano breaks the balance with a smooth one-step layup, and his isolation is a big problem for Sono. Knight keeps missing shots, and it worries Sono, but Choi hits a three to give them some relief. Right away, Young Hyogen answers with a three, and both teams keep it close in a tight battle. Knight gets beaten by Ellenson's one-dribble move and can't control him at all, losing on both offense and defense. Knight blocks Albano but gets called for a foul and argues, leading to a technical and giving up 3 free throws, showing his presence in a different way. In the messy situation, Sono forces a turnover with Aegidius' defense, and Lim Dong-seop gets an easy score. But DB has Ellenson, and he hits a deep three off Albano's pass. As both teams score from free throws, Lee hits a big three with about a minute left, helped by Aegidius' solid screen, but then they give up free throws from Ellenson's fouls, and the gap grows a bit, and Aegidius shows some frustration, while Ellenson stays solid at the line. The fourth starts with Sono scoring as Kambao finishes a post play, and even though it was a tough shot, he stays focused and makes it. Again, Aegidius shows great focus as Kambao's step back three misses, and after a tough rebound battle, he grabs it and finishes. DB, who should pull away, commits a careless offensive foul at a key moment with movement on the screen. As DB's turnovers pile up, momentum shifts to Sono, and Lee hits a driving layup against loose defense to tie the game. Even as Sono gains momentum, Knight still struggles shooting, and Albano's rebound leads to Ellenson's and one, shifting momentum back to DB. But it doesn't last long as Lee shows why he's Sono's ace, hitting a clean step-back three with his skills. With the game tied again, Young Hyogen hits a huge three, and both teams keep fighting hard. Knight, who struggled shooting, attacks inside with confidence and scores with a turnaround hook over Ellenson. Knight's aggressive defense leads to a three-point foul on Ellenson, who makes all three. Then DB's Lee hits a three as DB starts pulling away. Sono, needing momentum, turns it over on a careless pass by Kambao, leading to a steal by Lee and a dunk by Ellenson, which feels like a key moment. To make it worse, Knight fouls out on a rebound and walks off looking emotional. Aegidius fills in for Knight and creates a three for Lee after a rebound, and Sono is still not giving up. But DB, still leading, wants to keep the momentum, and Young's inside score puts Sono in a tougher spot. Then Albano hits a three, and the game tilts toward DB with a clear energy gap, showing DB wins 92-81 on the road. And despite Sono's 10-game streak, Ellenson's insane 38 points and 10 rebounds take over the game. With both teams likely playoff teams, this felt like a preview, and DB takes more from this game.